Welcome to Whispers of Resilience, our MS Stories podcast, where Justine Martin, the Queen of Resilience, sits down with each incredible author featured in this highly anticipated anthology. In this captivating series, we delve into the depths of each author's chapter, exploring the hows and whys behind their desire to share their experiences with multiple sclerosis. Prepare to be inspired as these courageous souls recount their triumphs, their challenges, and the resilience that fuels their spirits.
Welcome back, listeners, to Whispers of Resilience, our MS Stories. And today I've got with me Diane Barclay. How are you, Di?
Good, thanks, Justine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. Now we're actually filming and recording this in the same room. Di comes along to Just Art wellness classes, which she mentions in her chapter. And she's meant to be doing art today, but I've snuck her out of the studio for 20 minutes and we're going to have a chat about your chapter. Now, Di, why did you want to contribute into the book?
Oh, I think it's very good to give somebody an idea that perhaps have just been diagnosed, what to expect and how to cope with it.
Well, so how long have you had MS?
20 years now. 2003 I was officially diagnosed, but I know I had it before that.
Yeah. So what led you to being diagnosed?
Especially the fall at the pub.
Yeah. So you'll be able to read that in her chapter. And she was sober as well.
I know I used to go to a sports clinic and they did lots of massaging and all that. And then they sent me to the doctor and she did a very simple test. And she said, without doing some expensive tests, I can't diagnose what's wrong with you. So I went home and told my GP what had happened. So then he sent me to a neurologist and it just went from there.
Yeah, yeah. So 20 years, wow.
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
I can still walk by myself, but if I'm in public, I take the stick or the walker because I don't want to fall over.
Yeah.
Like I did in my garden 2 weeks ago.
And then your neighbour had to get you off the ground, didn't he?
A nice-looking young guy.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go fall out the front and let some passerby come and pick me up. Then I might meet a new man. Nothing else is working, so maybe that will.
Yeah.
So you got to laugh at these things, don't you?
Oh,
otherwise you cry.
Yeah.
And that. So now I'm going to say something about your chapter. You struggled to actually type it, didn't you? And write it.
I'm not a book person. I'm sorry. The only things I read are knitting and crochet patterns.
So what we actually did was I interviewed Di a couple of months ago now.
Probably,
it'd be, yeah. And we took the transcripts and got them printed out and I edited them and then all of a sudden we had a chapter. So we catered to everyone's disabilities when it came to writing the book and their chapters, and you weren't the only one that didn't type it out. I've got another interview to do today actually on their chapter. It's coming up. So is there anything that you wish that you'd written in your chapter?
No, not really. I think I pretty much covered most of my journey. I never said no to trying anything, especially the motorbike, the sidecar.
You'll have to read about that as well, and the camels.
Camel, yeah, that was a bit hairy.
So you've never let it really define you, have you?
I know. I see it as a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't, and even at the art class here, Justine's pushing me to things I've never done before.
Yes, even though she uses the excuse, I can't draw that.
I do get a lot of help, you know. Yeah. What are you going to do today? Draw a frog? I don't know what a frog's like. I'll draw it for you. Okay.
I was just going to say, you often in art class use your disabilities as an excuse. And I can say that because I know that she does. Oh, I can't do that. Or you pull the poor little old lady trick.
That's why I take my walker into the shops because everybody gets out the road.
I know, but that's sympathy. Not such a bad thing because it was explained to me that, you know, when I'm having a bad time and I'm struggling with my walking, to take my stick or to take my walking frame, even though I can do it without it, it takes less energy. If my fatigue's really bad,
Yeah.
it takes less energy to walk with the walking stick or the walking frame, because people get out of your way and you don't have to walk sideways everywhere and concentrate and building up that, losing that energy. And
with
your
the walk,
fatigue.
you can sit on it too if you're running out of steam.
You get to the back of Kmart and have a bit of a seat there. I know, I've done that. Or the back of Target. It's like, oh God, how do I get back to the car? Or, it can be really good. And that's the thing with disabled car park permits as well, isn't it, Di? That, you can walk in and you feel fine, but you walk around those shops and up and down those aisles and to get back to a car that's then parked at the other end of the car park is impossible. So
even supermarkets, they're so long now. You get to do all these rows and rows of food and then end up asking someone where was it, and it's 4 rows back. So
that's why a lot of us use either click and collect or home delivery.
Or
get our support workers to go and do it.
Too old to get into that. That's more computer stuff again.
And we know she doesn't like the computer. That's why she's on here today with me, sitting beside me.
I did do 2 years at a TAFE course.
So you're totally computer literate.
No, but it's that saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I did all Excel and all these fantastic things. But how often do you use Excel at home? Your groceries or something.
That's where I use my disability. It's like, I've got cognitive problems. I can't. I can't do
so
that.
it stumps me sometimes.
But you're doing all right.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
73.
Wow.
Yep.
73.
Yep.
And still active in life. Still doing
absolutely.
Things.
Yep. Yeah. I still run around and clean my house before the cleaner gets there.
I know. I'm dragging myself out of bed if I'm even out of bed when Chris turns up today at 7:45 on a Tuesday morning. She can let herself in and she's like, "You still in bed, Juzzy?" Yes, this morning I am. I'm having a bad morning.
No.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in the MS book. And I'm sure, readers out there, listeners out there, when you read Di's chapter, that you'll gain a lot of knowledge.
I hope I've helped somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Yeah. A lot of help and knowledge that you put into your chapter. We put into the chapter. So anyway, listeners, hang in there. There's 26 of these episodes. If you haven't listened to any of the others, I suggest that you do.
Bye.
And until next time, stay healthy.
Bye.
Are you ready to be inspired? Get ready for the book that will touch your heart and ignite your spirit. Whispers of Resilience, Personal Stories of Living with MS is now available for purchase. Have you ever wanted to peek into the lives of individuals who have triumphed over adversity? Look no further. This highly anticipated anthology brings together a group of exceptionally talented authors, all living with multiple sclerosis, who share their personal journeys with unyielding honesty and vulnerability. At www.resiliencemindset.com.au, you can now secure your copy of this remarkable book that captures the essence of resilience, hope, and the power of the human spirit. Dive into the stories that will captivate your imagination and open your heart to the triumphs and challenges faced by these courageous individuals. With each turn of the page, you'll witness the unbreakable spirit of these authors, as they navigate the unpredictable terrain of MS. Their words will inspire you, uplift you, and remind you of the incredible strength that lies within. Visit www.resiliencemindset.com.au now and embark on a transformative journey through the pages of Whispers of Resilience. Get your copy today.